Hello there everyone, welcome to another video. It is me, Desiree, and thank you for clicking on this video. Today we're talking about a few of my favorite things I purchased from Sephora recently that were about 25 bucks. I think all of these were under 25 except one was 26. I still think it counts. But these are the things I bought recently that I just absolutely loved and I would highly recommend. So that's it, let's just get started. I think there was 9 or 10 items. We'll talk about the $26 item first. This is a freaking powerhouse palette. This is the Too Faced Tickled Peach palette. I love this palette so much. I want to get the Sugar Cookie palette, but it's at Ulta. But I never find it. I can't find it in the store, and I don't want to buy it online because I don't want to pay extra for shipping, because then it turns into a $30 palette instead of a $26 palette. Anyway, this one is awesome. I'm perfectly happy just having the one. It is in the metal packaging, I guess, kind of like the other Too Faced palette. I don't know if these shades are in the original palette because I don't have that one, but I'm really happy to have this. I love it. It's like a perfectly curated amount of shadows. They all go really well together. Every shade in here goes perfectly with every other shade in here. You can match this one with any of the other ones and it's perfect. That dark purple with any of the other ones and it's beautiful. The formula is like so great. I don't really have a lot of Too Faced eyeshadows, so I don't really have a lot to compare them to, but they're freaking beautiful. They go on so well. They blend so well. They're so rich. I love this palette. I love this thing so much, and highly recommend this. Even though it's 26 and not 25, this is stunning. Highly recommend that. Another palette I just recently got is from Wander Beauty. It's the Wanderess Off Duty palette. This one is a smaller palette. It's 24 bucks. So if you're getting one of these, get this one. But it is just another option, and it's something I bought recently that I really liked, so I thought I would still mention it. But it is only 6 shades, and I haven't tried a lot from this brand, mostly because a lot of their stuff is lip stuff, and I'm not a big lip product person, but they had this eyeshadow palette out, and I thought I would try it out. Why not? Actually, let me wipe those other swatches off. So it's, how many mattes? 1 matte shade, and the rest are shimmers, but I loved it so much, that's it right there. Because the shade selection is just super pretty. And normally I'm not attracted to shades like this. I like something a little brighter, and as I'm sitting here with shadows that look just like this. But I think it's great. It's another one of those palettes where each shade kind of goes together. You can each wear one shadow as like a one shadow look and be done with it, and it's great. I really love the formula on this a lot, and I think it's just a perfect little, nice little pocket palette, if you will. A couple of other little palettes that I really loved are the Natasha Denona Sunset palette and Lila palette, the minis. The Sunset is one of my favorite things I've bought all year. I think this is the best formula I've ever tried. It's so good. It's so rich and buttery. I've never used buttery to describe a shadow. I hate when people say that. Why did I say that? Anyway, the mattes are unlike mattes I've ever touched. They're just so rich. It's those ones right there. So rich, so pigmented, so blendable. This is a great little palette. I would recommend this 100 times over the Mini Star palette. I don't really like this one that much. So this one is good too. The 2 mattes in here are just as rich and beautiful as the other palette, but this shade in here, that blue brown kind of shade, I talked about this in another video. I just don't really like shades like this. It's that one right there. I don't get why every single brand has to make that shade. Where's the demand for a shade like that? I just don't get it. And then this one appears a little bit kind of chunky and crumbly, and I just find it really hard to use. And there's it right there. So for me not to like 2 of the shades and have 2 that are really good and this one's kind of okay, I wouldn't recommend this as much as this one or as much as the Lila. I love this one too. It's really funny because people say all the time, I've even said, I would never pay that much money for an eyeshadow palette, but I'll buy 3 little tiny $25 palettes, which is equal to a $75 palette. I don't know. It's a $15 shade, $75 palette if you hold them like this. So I don't know. It's funny to me, but I would definitely rather buy a little bite-sized $25 palette 3 times a year than one giant, I don't know, what am I saying? But anyway, I like these a lot. The Star palette, not too much, but the 2 mini other ones are so good. Another little thing I bought that I just fell in love with is the Bite Beauty Sweet Treats Agave Lip Care Set. It's this little here. It's in a little glass jar. It's super duper cute. It comes with a mini of the Agave Lip Balm, which I had never tried before, and I love it. It's really thick though. You kind of have to drag it across your lips a little bit, or kind of like just slowly. It's really rich. It almost feels like you're putting the mask on, but it's a lip balm. It's great. And then the mask is awesome. I really like this. I've never bought it in a full size, but I've tried enough samples to feel like I've used a full size, and I love it. And the champagne, I picked this one because I have another one that has a lavender thing in it. It's like for calming or something. And I just felt I wouldn't like that on my lips. So I picked this one because of champagne, and I tried that one before and I really like it. And then it comes with a mini of this, like a little sample of the lip scrub. I really like this, especially if you've never tried any of these lip care products from Bite before. This is a great little thing to get. I think it was $12, and I love it. Another one that I love this so much. It's the Enchanting Colors Face and Eye Palette. This is awesome. All of these products in here are great. All of the shadows are like rich and just blendable, and they last all day. All these shades down here are really great. The highlighter I don't love, but the rest of it is awesome. I love this. I have a video on this that I will link below if you're interested. This is a great palette. I have nothing bad to say about it. I'm surprised at how much I like that, actually. And I think it was $18, I think. Of course, I'll link the prices down below with the products. The next thing here is this Nars, what is it called, actually? Mini Fetishes. It has a mini Laguna and a mini of Fort de France, their highlighter. And it comes in this really cool plastic package. It comes kind of wrapped up in paper, so I was surprised that they were both broken because it was so stuffed with paper. I didn't think they were going to be broken, but they both are broken. It doesn't make them any less usable. So that's this one. It doesn't look broken, but it'll fall out of the pan if I tip it over too much. It's a really nice highlighter. It's the shade Fort de France. Right there. It looks better on the face, I promise. And then a mini of Laguna. I had never tried this before. Ugh, look at it. I had to smush it all back in there. This one was completely crumbled up. It's a great bronzer, though. I really like this bronzer a lot. And I'm glad I got that, because those will last forever. And then two more to talk about is this primer set from Smashbox. It was $22, and it comes with 3 of their primers. They do come wrapped up in paper, so when you pull it out, it looks really nice, little Smashbox paper. And then the products also have the special packaging, which is awesome. The primer water is awesome again. Is really, really good. This is something I have repurchased multiple times. I love it. It's really great to spray on your face. Like, if you're not the type of person that puts, actually, this is the same. This applies as well. If you're not the type of person that puts your makeup on right after your skincare, like you wait for it to sink in, maybe you do it several hours later, spray something like this on your face just to get your skin like kind of moisturized and ready to go, and it's great. I really like it. And that same thing applies to this, the primerizer. Primer and moisturizer in one. You could use this as your moisturizer. It's so slick and moisturizing. So I don't find myself using it as much because I put my makeup on right after my skincare, so my face already has a bunch of products on it. I don't want to add another moisturizer on top. But this is also same. If you're not the type of person that puts your makeup on right away, this is bomb. I love it. And then this one is the Photo Finish Smooth and Blur Primer. I don't know if this is the same formula that they used to have, because I never really liked that, but this feels different, and I like it. I really enjoy this one a lot. And then the last product I want to talk about is the Origins Hello Calm Relaxing and Hydrating Face Mask. This is awesome. I actually was kind of hesitant to use it after I got it because the you have to leave it on your face, and usually when you rub in a mask, I just kind of feel weird about it. So you do put it on your face, your clean face, and you tissue off the excess. I find tissuing it off is kind of difficult, so I do kind of rinse a little bit, but I don't rinse it completely off. And then you kind of rub it into your face. So it's awesome. It has a really nice, light, kind of natural, it smells like a natural grocery store kind of smell, like Whole Foods or something. But I really like this. I'm glad I bought it. It's super calming, really gentle, really nourishing, and I love that mask a lot. And that is that, I think. Yep, that's it. Those are all the things I've bought that I've loved so far from Sephora that were under $25. If you've tried any of these products, or if you like this more than I do, please tell me. Please tell me why people love this shade so much. I don't get it. But anyway, that's that. Thank you for watching this video. I really appreciate it, and I will see you in another one. Goodbye.